Hey there, Alan from Praise here. I want to chat with you about something that you may not want to chat about, or even you may not think you need to chat about, but something that I think is important for us to kind of look at real quick. And that is the post-apocalypse. The post-apocalypse. I'm not going to talk to you about zombies today, but I do want to chat with you about in our culture, in our pop culture, the post-apocalypse has become fodder. It has become kind of an easy setting for every movie and every book. And what I mean by that is movies and books that are set in the future after everything has fallen apart. So the imagery that's kind of there for me is of a guy walking down a dusty road, and that dusty road might have been caused by disease or by atomic warfare or alien invasion or a global warming or whatever the case may be. That there's this idea of as all of the civilizations have crumbled, the results then are kind of the setting for a book or the setting for a movie. And what happens is in the church, it may be subtle, it may be something that we don't really pay attention to, but when there's something that is so prevalent in say, pop culture, we can kind of just even almost have like a little thought in the back of our brain of that's what it's going to look like. And so I want to address that real quick because the understanding there does not match with the worldview for believers. What I mean by that is, the understanding of that is that everything is cyclical, right? Like that everything goes in cycles. So we've raised up as a civilization and then it's going to crash and we'll kind of go through that cycle over and over and over again. And that worldview is actually a very secular worldview. In Christianity, we don't believe that time is a cycle or a circle. Instead, we believe that it is a straight line, that time is actually going somewhere. And so what's really great about that is we know exactly what the post-apocalypse is going to look like. Here's what I mean by that. We've read the end of the book, and that's exactly what I want to do for you today. So here is the real post-apocalypse. Revelation chapter 21, verses 1 through 7. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the old heaven and the old earth had disappeared, and the sea was also gone. And I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven like a bride beautifully dressed for her husband. I heard a loud shout from the throne saying, "Look, God's home is now among his people. He will live with them and they will be his people. God himself will be with them. He will wipe every tear from their eyes, and there will be no more death or sorrow or crying or pain. All these things are gone forever." And the one sitting on the throne said, "Look, I am making everything new." And then he said to me, "Write this down, for what I tell you is trustworthy and true." And he also said, "It is finished. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. To all who are thirsty, I will give freely from the springs of the water of life. All who are victorious will inherit all these blessings, and I will be their God, and they will be my children." That's what the post-apocalypse will look like for believers. It is not cyclical and we keep going through the same thing over and over again. Time is headed a very specific way, and we know how it ends. That is the real post-apocalypse. God bless.